Jiu Jitsu. Every 6 years, an alien warrior arrives on Earth looking for a worthy fight, and if it doesn't get it, the world will be destroyed. So this movie is called Jiu Jitsu. The main character and his team of chosen warriors are called Jiu Jitsu experts. Yet, this movie has about a minute and a half worth of actual Jiu Jitsu. Seriously, they use every other martial art way more than Jiu Jitsu. But like, this movie's called Jiu Jitsu. Why isn't there more Jiu Jitsu in this movie? If they're not going to use Jiu Jitsu a lot, why not name this movie something else? Like Planetary Death Battle. Like, I don't know. Just calling it Jiu Jitsu and then not using Jiu Jitsu makes no sense. It's like if I made a movie called Gunfight and every fight scene in the movie was a pillow fight. It doesn't work. It's not what I paid for. Give me my money back. Now the movie itself, it just doesn't make any sense. The main character, Jake, starts off the movie with memory loss. Doesn't remember who he is, where he's from, all that jazz. Yet every scene, people kept switching back and forth between trying to help him regain his memory to getting angry that he doesn't remember something. Characters will be like, "Hey, Jake, it's me, Bob. We're friends." And then the very next scene, they'll be like, "Jake, you were the one who came up with the plan on how to kill the aliens. Why don't you remember?" And the movie kept doing that throughout the whole thing. And I had to keep screaming at it. He lost his memory. This movie also kept telling me that Jake was the chosen one. The one that the alien really wanted to fight. Why? All the movie would tell me is that Jake is the chosen Jiu-Jitsu. What does that even mean? He certainly wasn't the best fighter. He didn't have any special powers. He was just a guy that made a really weird noise during a fight scene. I'm serious. Like, there was a scene where he like throws a guy on the ground and then he just goes, But the most painful part about this movie was the directing. And I'm blaming the director because there is no way that every single actor in this movie was horrible. First off, the main character, Jake, who's played by Tony Jaa, looked super high through the whole movie. And his tone would match his expression too. So he'll just be like, "I am Jiu-Jitsu." Super high. Director, tell the dude to smile or make an angry face. Tell him to do something. Secondly, there are scenes where there's soldiers fighting the alien, and they were really weird because the alien would shoot these razor disc things at him, and they looked super CGI, by the way. It was yucky. But the soldiers would make no attempt to avoid the razor discs. Like, as they're being shot at them, the soldiers would just stand there. And I'm like, director, can you please tell the actors to pretend to avoid razor discs? Thirdly, Nicolas Cage was not in much of this movie. Director, why is Nicolas Cage not the main character? This movie would have been bad regardless, but I would at least still enjoyed it if Nicolas Cage had a bigger role. Like, you have the cage. Why don't you use the cage? Overall, this movie is not good. And normally I would throw this bad boy for a movie that was this awful, but because it was still entertaining to make fun of, you're safe for now. Jiu-Jitsu is still softer than soft. This is moist! Thanks for watching. Click right here to watch more reviews. And to see new reviews, click right here to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything.